All right, how you doing? Real quick, I'm gonna say today's Friday. Hope y'all have a good weekend. Be safe on your your travels and all that. Okay, I know pretty much everybody is working, or if you getting a pension or something, everybody's got money. Tax time and all that. Okay, being that's just what the 3rd of March. You know, like I say, be safe. That being said, there's gonna be a lot of stuff going on, but particularly like here in Las Vegas, they got college basketball going on. I think they're starting these doggone conference tournaments, and then they're gonna have March Madness. In a couple of weeks? They're gonna actually have NASCAR here, but I do know NASCAR. They're young in the season. I don't know a lot about it. I learn more and more about the different types of races, but I think that this is the season debut for this year. Okay, and it goes on for like 6 months or so, maybe 7, 8 months. Okay, but you need to know this: why all this stuff is going on. And by the way, take a look at. I made a couple of videos today about Ricky Smiley and another one about a teacher that got knocked out by a student. I've had some problems downloading these videos today. Okay, because I guess there's a lot of traffic on YouTube. But while these events are going on, okay, but particularly like March Madness, I told you, pay attention to current events, okay? You may want to have a split screen about what is going on, okay, and so forth. Right now, a lot of people are going to, like particularly in Nevada, they have to pay their unemployment, some of that PUA back. Trying to think what else. These CARES and these SNAP programs are going away. If they hadn't already went away, a lot of these states out west that need it the most, they're going to start going away in the spring. But right now, as we speak, in Ukraine, where you think things have died down, and it's not, okay? Where President Zelenskyy, that's the Ukrainian president, that he's sending rambles about going to Crimea, okay? Now, a little bit about that situation there. Crimea is annexed by Russia. For many, many centuries, those guys were fighting over those territories. They had dissolved or formed and split back up for, again, many centuries. Actually, Ukraine was a part of Russia a long time ago when it was the USSR. But I don't want to digress. Crimea in modern times or recent times was absolved by Russia in 2014, okay? And all this stuff is pretty much Russian anyway, all those different countries. And what's going on is Ukraine now wants Crimea. You can see the videos for yourself. I saw a couple of videos myself, and I got this information from Anthony Brian Logan from watching one of his videos, okay? But now it's one thing, there's a lot of opposition about the war and the funding from America, which is now that America and the Biden administration, okay? I'm not trying to make this a political thing, had gave Ukraine over $100 billion, okay, which is war has just been going on now for a little over a year. So there's a lot of flack about that, okay? And it's one thing if Ukraine is defending its land, okay? That's what they're doing. But now they want to try to go in Crimea, which Russia already has that land. It's in their possession, and trying to take that back. Now, what that's going to do is it's going to inevitably have Russia, okay, to retaliate in other areas. And things are already bad enough over there in the Pacific between Taiwan and China, okay? And furthermore, not only that, Zelenskyy, which I think that's trying to get U.S. into this war, if he doesn't, because that's what I think has happened. If he doesn't get what he wants, he's going to try to use Crimea to try to bring America in this war. Okay. Not only that, I think that this is happening, and I told you what I think that may happen. But Zelenskyy said in a press conference, but you can hear him speaking in Russian or Ukrainian or whatever that language is. He's telling people in the U.S. that the U.S. sons and daughters are going to be involved in this conflict. Okay, he's telling you that. So that makes it 3 major politicians. I made videos about this. Biden, with his senile self a year ago, told the 82nd Airborne when he was in Poland, when he visited them, that they were going to get involved. The DOD had to clarify it. President Trump, okay, or former President Trump, says the same thing. Now Zelenskyy is saying that this, okay, so the writing is all on the wall. I also said this, that there's tentative orders that leaked out about American involvement over there in Eastern Europe around 2025 sometime, okay, in 2025, sometime that year, okay? So you need to prepare. You need to talk to your children about what's going on. And I told you, keep an eye on, okay, why they got these sports events going on and other distractions like, I don't know, like Kodak Black or, okay, these court cases or the one that happened out there, I think in Massachusetts with these doctors killing this whole family, okay, where they're making a big deal out of all this stuff, okay, because they're all distractions. Okay, now the case about the doctor killing his family, I don't want to try to take away from anything or whatever, but they're making, I think, too big of a deal out of it, okay, other than letting justice take care of itself, all right? But you really, really need to pay attention, and I hate to have to say that, but even these lot of these educational, with these podcasts and all that, okay, of your favorite podcasts, even if they are saying something educational, it's just kind of like a distraction for what I told you, what's going on right now, okay, that there's bigger fish to fry. And just like somebody said, we are in a pandemic within a pandemic. Yes, that's true. So I want to leave you with that this weekend. Please do that and share this with a friend. And thank you for your time. All right. I don't want to take up too much any more of your time.